cloud-based technologies have a couple of advantages over other types of systems when it comes to security. The first is the scale at which cloud operates. So when we think about what it takes to identify a potential risk to a system, and we've identified the threat surface, we've implemented some mitigations, but for a normal sized government, looking at the signal that's coming into that application, you're not going to see the complete breadth of potential threats. So when you're looking at your logs, you've implemented some tooling, you might pick off a couple of things that look concerning, but there could be other types of new threats or activity that your systems aren't trained to identify. At cloud scale, so for example, the Microsoft cloud, we're authenticating billions and billions of users a day. We're seeing billions of attacks a day. And we are able to quickly learn and see what's happening and make sure that our defenses are strong against them. And in many cases, give customers insight and the ability to control the types of activity that they find acceptable. That's very hard to do on-prem because of that lack of scale and worldwide visibility. The other advantage of cloud is that implementing SaaS or software as a service solutions means that some aspects of security are managed by that cloud vendor. It reduces that threat surface and reduces the risk of potential on-premise threats that could happen, especially when it comes to physical infrastructure. Now, that's not going to solve all the security threats. And one of the things we've seen during the pandemic is that there's a real shift. We've sent tens of thousands of employees to work from home. So instead of seeing all of their activity across a government network that we can monitor, we can't get that same visibility into what's happening at home. And so shifting our security model to zero trust, to implementing the right tools to make employees productive, but reducing the risk of data exfiltration is something else that is built into many of the common cloud-based technologies like Microsoft 365 that have already been implemented. And so it's another reason it's critical to move to those modern technologies with the right controls built in.